Hello boys and girls, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough, or more specifically just a normal blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Z-A on Nintendo Switch 2. And in the last video we left off doing a bunch of grinding, changing up our team a lot, upgrading stuff, yada yada yada. Oh, and evolving more Pokemon, clearly, because we've been making quite a few evolutions now. The two bug Pokemon I had in my team are, well, gone, because we evolved them. I mean, rather, they got put in the box. So now we're going to get some new moves, like Wing Attack. I'll go ahead and actually replace that right away. Make that our new move, because that's basically Growl, but better. Better, I think. Yeah. Nice. And we got another new level, so we'll claim this. Alright. Oh yeah, we were trying to also get all the Pokémon living in remains, and when done, registered, like that. But yeah, okay, okay, I'm getting really confused, but one story straight, we did more exploration, some stuff. In particular, we tried to work towards catching all the different Pokemon in the different wild zones and vice versa. Oh, Benchcrit is barely not level 15. Actually, we can... Do we actually have enough to force it to evolve? Because that would be useful if we did. Just enough to... I know Mandrigar is pretty useless, but I still have him normally. If I want him... I want to use him as a Gyarados. So... maybe 5 will work? What? Okay, that got us to all 18, and we got attack move now. That's important for Magikarp because now it can actually gain experience on its own. That's the only reason we did it that way. Slowly gaining experience on the way. This is our first time entering the second half of Wild Zone 1. I believe this Mewtwo is a very tenant, so we should wait for it to turn its back and try and hit it in the back first instead. We did already get a Pikachu earlier, but now we got a Pichu as well. It's a good thing we were able to catch that Pichu. That would have been really rough to miss that. I wish that instead it would probably run away from us if it saw us. But yeah, that was one of the things I was trying to get. Oh, now we can go up to the rooftops here. I almost forgot we need a Pidgey here too. Makes sense, I have to go up high to get that one. Alright, we now finished surveying Wild Zone 1. So I guess that fixed our issue with that not being 100%ed. This one, I think we might just have to wait more or look far harder. Oh, there's this Wild Zone 5 nearby. I should at least go in there to mark it on a map. I'm not sure if I want to actually do anything in there. Already got so much grinding done anyway. But now I want to try and use Editor's Own Team, which I think will be helpful. Okay. Oh, it tells us how high of a level we need to be for that. But right now, I think I'd rather have more Pokemon listed to me than anything. By the way, let me know if there's where we take these Mega Stones. We've been collecting them a lot, Mega Shards a lot, but we haven't been able to use any of them at all. A little strange, but it is what it is. Alright. I have to see here, I guess. Alright. I think we've waited long enough. We're making a and right here. I don't think they would like that. So let's go here instead. And go our final tasks here. Oh, hello, you're Emma's new helper, I take it. Kingdom, let me light to my quest. You see, I'm terribly interested in Pokemon evolution. You're familiar with Pokemon Evolve, yes? Spurred by grow strong and gaining experience points in battle, becoming close to their trainers, all sorts of ways. All the evolution adventure are most taken by those that required in. So I went through all my cases to get myself I am in case of Featherstone. Fortunate problem, I don't have a single Pokemon that requires a Featherstone bomb. I did a little research that it seems a Pokemon called Pikachu would be just what I need. So here's my request. Please give me a Pikachu. You won't activate any hat to add, of course. I'll be happy to trade you my Heracross. Our first trade of the game. We do have it in party. Okay. Okay. So we have to manually select. We already have quite a few eaches. I like this special attack one. I'm gonna keep that. Here, take this one. Good thing we got lots of all of those. So one could be used for us, and another could be traded away. Yeah. Of course, there's trading in this game. Alright. Days. Interesting nickname there. This. Welcome to the family, Pikachu. Nice to meet you. Please allow me to use this Featherstone. Let's see, Pikachu evolved into Raichu. Let's see what sort of Pokemon Raichu is, shall we? According to Pokédex, it stores up electricity inside up that turns. So that I made a tiny stringer. Huh? Sure, I know the Featherstone isn't the only stone that makes Pokemon evolve. There are plenty of others out there to find. Thank you ever so much for your help. Thanks for my help. Do give Emma my regards, won't you? Alright. Well, that was easy, because we already got a Pikachu before. It's nice. This is why we were getting so many Pokemon earlier. We need that for stuff like this. Okay, yes, we could just travel to, so we're gonna start going back to focusing on the main storyline for a bit until it gets stuck. Took care of every side mission? Well, that's amazing. Thanks for your help. You'd have no problem handling all those cases. Or a discussion while you were on the job too. Discussion? Well, so, I'm looking for someone. The reason I came to Luminose, and it's what Emma's looking into for me, tell you about it another time. What do you think? She's got real promise, right? Yeah, he's got a gem of a trainer, Tawny. In fact, I may just ask him for help the next time a tricky side mission comes in. Thanks for your work today. I'll share some info with you that all Luminous trainers should know. Considering a trainer of your skill is already familiar with Pokemon evolution, right? Yep, I know about it. Well, some Pokemon can evolve in certain conditions. By evolving, Pokemon get even stronger. Here in Luminose City, there is an evolution that transcends all other evolutions. It's called... Wait for it. Good evolution. It's probably be faster if you see it yourself instead of having me say it. Come join me out in the front, won't you, Yoshi? Come on, let's follow Emma on the side. Okay. You know, I saw you battle last night, but I want to judge your strength for myself. How about, will you battle me? Oh, you want to battle, huh? Pickle battles help you understand what kind of trainer your opponent is. If you want to learn more about Mega Evolution, then show me your true strength. I wonder what Emma's got in store for you. Alright, nice. Okay. Okay, we picked the right character for this. Come on, Rammer. Alright. Well, that was a fast battle. It's not that I underestimate you, it's just that you're even stronger than I imagined. Thanks to the great battle, I can tell you're the type of trainer that I like. Heal up your hard-working Pokemon. Thank you. I say a battle can evolve into a Pokemon called Claffy, which can then evolve into Ampharos. For us, you're on next. Come on out. My Keystone and Ampharos' Vestone, we can Mega Evolve. Let's go, Ampharos. It's Mega Evolution time. Alright. Mega Evolution surpasses the limits of evolution to power up Pokemon even further, because when a Pokemon Mega Evolves, its moves also get more powerful. That said, the limits of evolution means a Pokemon can't stay Mega Evolved forever. We gotta try and get good at using Mega Evolution too. Pokemon are amazing. Seriously, Pokemon are so filled with potential. Yoshi, I have a feeling that Mega Evolution will find its way into your life, just like Hotel Z did. Anyways, thanks for coming by today, and thanks in advance for anything you can do to help out. The city is full of people in need, so if you see someone in trouble, just give them a hand like you did for my concert. Speaking of which, I could use your help too. Like, 4-legged Pokemon around, be sure to let me know. Alright. Get in touch if there's any movement with my case, okay, Emma? This is a promotional match announcement for Yoshi. Fine, your opponent for the next promo match has been decided. You are the face trainer Yvonne. Fight for Renzo will be promoted to rank X. Okay. That means we get to do another battle zone. Themed by the Z-A Roll app, guess you know where your next opponent is. You should head to the battle zone tonight and do it out with some trainers to earn some points. Good luck, I know you'll do great. Helping out those in need takes as much strength as it does kindness. See you around, then. Alright. That guy was still in the rank X. This game might take longer than the first game, that's for sure. Although that game also had some big end game content of it. It was more like we needed more stuff to do in that game. Who are you? If the kinds of Pokeballs are more or less comfortable for Pokemon to be in. Exactly. Well, there's quite a bit of different Pokeballs that you can use in this game. Equip Ball I used a lot in the older games. Or the games that ever had them. They weren't available in the original games, that's for sure, but they surely got added in. Okay. Sun is getting low. So it just automatically goes through as we go along, huh? Okay, actually, I did say I was gonna do something different for this. We need to use items in our satchel to try and raise this Pokemon up so I can hopefully get to level 10. Oh, 20. Oh, he just did. Okay, Bird. Now he can evolve. Well, now he's about to not be useless. We didn't really use him much as a Magikarp anyway because they don't really have much they could learn other than Smash and Tackle. Alright. Should also be able to give it some new moves too. Then it should be pretty powerful as a water type, at least. You just need to be careful of throwing it out in battle against electric types. Right. Now, back to TMs. I haven't really looked through them of these. I knew it. He can use Ice Vein specifically, so we're gonna give that right to him. Now we have an Ice Move as well, which is great. So we get a lot of nice type coverage from that. I want someone to be defensive too. We'll give that to our Mareep. I mean, Fluffy. We can use that maybe in the next Val. You can switch to different Pokemon too and use different moves for them and they'll then so teaching Solar Light Screen means you can use that and then have that be active for quite a while. We'll pull not to use because it's kinda what we could say useless move mainly. Alright, I'm gonna make Swift your normal move. As fun as it was to try using Wing Attack. Or Ember rather, is actually even weaker. I'd rather have this. I'll eventually get a better fire type move. We'll be able to continue on from there. Okay, we want to use this penalty so that we can get him evolved at some point. Gyarados is not going to be switched out ever. In fact, he's going to be one of my main for a while. I'll show more as I go off, more as I go on, but for now, I want to keep him in. I wonder if you can make the time events early or not. Oh my gosh, I just realized, look at all the side missions that came up. It feels kind of overwhelming, actually. Well, while we wait, we need to get things required. Tired for our Pokémon X and whatnot. Like, destroying all these crystals. Exactly. Sun will be setting soon. Exactly. That I thought would happen. Alright, here we go. Hard Wild Fennekin doesn't seem well at all. Don't even sniff out any of the food I offer it. When it took it to the Pokemon Center, sure, what might be wrong with it? You know, I recall there was once an herbalist who had set up shop around here in the Luminose City. He no longer runs that old store, but perhaps they'll have something that could help. This is on side for now. Please see if you can find the good old list. I believe he's a regular at Cafe Class A. Alright. Well, looks like we're gonna have more side missions to do, like we did the last time in this game. You know, we should be taking our pictures if we keep bringing out our camera like that. Never mind, see. Maybe we could take a picture of this Pokémon Center. Nice, there we go. If Prism Tower ever gets fully built again, maybe I'll take a picture of that next. Actually, heck, let's take a picture of this too. Maybe from this angle will be slightly better. This, looks quite odd. Let's do that. Don't know if any Pokemon need healing, but we'll go ahead and heal anyway. I went here to register another travel spot, as you can see. Alright. Hey, so someone was not fully healthy. I just realized if we tried to talk to everyone, it would be kind of overwhelming with how many people there are here. Okay, I don't want to have multiple side missions active. Okay, we finally got Nightal. Is it timed now? This is still only the second battle zone. Alright. Bonus cards can be found in various spaces around battle zones. Cards let you earn additional points from battles if you fulfill the conditions listed on them. You can carry up to 3 cards at a time. Oh wait, we should use our new Gyarados that we just got. Okay. What are you doing using teleport? That doesn't do anything in this kind of battle. Alright. Alright. We have a big Gyarados now. Oh, hang on. We can't use him against that Pokemon now. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, I remember. We have a really powerful Pokemon. You can see who's who, too. So we have a few slightly higher ranked trainers now. Yeah, that point gave us a lot more stuff. Got a prize for the winner. Had a delivery for the winning Pokemon trainer. Great balls. Alright. Honestly, this game really does feel sneak-like, stealth-like, where if you can attack them, you can defeat them before they even do anything. It's crazy. It kind of changes the way you play this game. Imagine with the right strategies, maybe a solo battle is possible, although maybe not so much if you consider using Rock Smash to be using a different Pokemon. Consider the fact that we may have to get more Pokemon anyways to do certain things later. Again, that's why I chose to just do the battle normally instead. Oh, we got... Oh, we need to land a super effective hit with a wider type move, but we need to find a wider type... higher type to use that on first. But we can have multiple different cards active. But we can have up to 3 cards at once. Let's try to avoid them for now until we can get... Ooh, we're getting all sorts of different cards. They really want us to use wider types. Okay, now it says knock out Pokemon using normal type moves. A little different. Alright. Okay, we defeat him with a normal move like the game wanted us to. So that gives us more stuff. Alright, it's been with me all through everything. So we're supposed to use water type Pokemon, yet we have a Gyarados. Let's try to use that. We get to do it finally. Okay, good. We get to finally do it against this Lilio. Okay, we got what we needed. I can use Ereviz, like Ice Vein. Perfect. Ender's ticket has been attained. I thought we could have gone down lower. We chose to do this instead. Hey, Landos is pretty cool in battle, I'll say. Maybe not against that. Who knows? Oh. I was thinking this Pokemon might be a fairy type, but I think that's not until later. Also, this is the new games though, so it's possible we could use W rank too. In this. That's what I thought. Okay. What if we could store this for later and just leave the battle zone right now? We mostly went up here so we could get a lot of items, but now we need to... So let's do that. If we travel here to this specific wild zone, we might spawn very close by. Yeah. Now we can do our... Now we can get our promotion match done. Certainly took your time. Let's get on with our promotion match already. I'm ready for you. Okay. So the promotion matches, I guess they sort of act as gym battles in this game, I would imagine. I'm a busy adult with a lot going on, so I hope we can wrap this up fast. This will be over in no time, actually. I think I'll make when I reach rank A, I'm gonna have Luminose City or Marathon, which is why I intend to race this battle match in record time. Okay. Oh, we froze them. They can't do anything for a bit. Take them out before they do something. All fairy types, I see. We need a bug type Pokemon typically to deal with these. Oh, our move missed. First time seeing that happen in a while. Well, Gyarados is pretty strong right now. He's sweeping through Harry-Charon. I don't want to go home a loser. I want to go home a winner. Really, all fairy types. He is basically like a gym rare. Well, not a great trainer, though. Because we defeated him pretty easily with Gyarados. I'd win? Great. Now I feel awful. Okay. One of our Pokemon learned Whirlwind, but that's kind of useless, so we won't be using that anytime soon. I'm just so annoyed at how hard it is to run freely around Luminose with all the wild zones. Drop through every street in the city to take my mind off this horrifying loss. Victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. Perfect. Can't sign your promotion. Let's head back to Hotel Z, Sally. You must be feeling drained after that match. Tell him to celebrate your promotion. Is Naveen not back yet? Ask Borden to please send word when you want us together. Sorry, we weren't trying to leave you out or anything. We just forgot. We always know you always turn up one way or another when Team MZ's getting together, Naveen. Pretty excuse, but I'd rather you just admit you forgot to get in chat. Know how to make it up, you. How we enjoy the tasty dinner I made. Woohoo, I thought I smelled your amazing cooking, Tawny. Sure did. Come, let's dig in. Alright. Bunch of money. We might start defeating more trainers in the next battle zone. I just was worried that my other Pokemon would love... I would love my Pokemon too much and they would be unable to listen to me at that point. That's something you do need to be careful about. Your alarm is going off. Morning. Congratulations again on your promotion. Hey, Kuliyoshi, question for you. Did you join TMZ? I see your instant curiosity about new people has been activated. Well, don't you want about him, seeing how he's tearing it up in the Z-A realm? So, why did you join TMZ? Well, for Luminose, obviously. Admirable. Bit different for your reason, huh, Navi? Leave me out of this, please. Want to know why Naveen team joined TMZ? This is evasion of privacy. Come on, we're all on the same team here. I'm not particularly interested in all your business, and I wish you would stay out of mine. Fine, here's what we'll do. You two have a Pokemon battle and have to spill the tea if Fuliyoshi wins. Why would you suggest that? You know ballet isn't my forte. Partner Pokemon must be itching for a battle, right? Even so. Okay, it's out. Out into the courtyard, you two. Looks like we're doing right. Why do I even... However... Right, we didn't use our partner a lot, so we should probably use them in this exile. Why not? Via won't let us go until we put it to bed, so I suppose I'll bow you. But make no mistake, I'm going to give it all because I don't like to talk about my life. Yushi, you ready? Bet I am. Aggie, everyone, let's do this. Here we go. The Veen of TMZ is challenging us. Oh, looks like this team is very weak to fire types so far. We sent out the right Pokemon here, for sure. One attack is all it took. Takedown miss there. That was close. You really want to get me to know me this badly? Alright. Okay. Well, that was fast. Really are good at this. Looks like I lost. No surprise given your track record in the Royale. Suppose you could stand or learn a thing or two from this. Perhaps I'll rethink Scraggy's moves. There's something to remember as your Pokemon grow. To teach them new moves early, every so often, as they become able to learn them. Nice try, but changing a subject won't work. A promise is a promise, so I'll spill the story for you. Here's the sitch. His grandma won't let him follow his dreams, right, Naveen? She wanted me to concentrate on improving my test scores, but I was more interested in doing fashion sketch than academics. She didn't have to go and throw away all my sewing equipment. We're down to the house, and that's when you ran into Tawny? Yeah, she told me about Hotel Z and suggested using it as a steel source. Just why you hang out here, but you still have to head home sometimes, huh? Look, sorry, but there's something I remembered I have to do. I'll see you later. Okay. Yeah, he's a shy one, alright. Indeed. I'm on my way too. There's a cafe I've been itching to check out. See ya. Pro Show match announcement. Interface trainer Xavi. Alright. I heard you can find Abra near Wild Zone 5. Neat, huh? That was really tough to catch, though. To stun him in one hit, or you need to use something different to take him out. Alright. Oh yeah, right. We were gonna do that side mission before finishing, but then we forgot about it. We can check the mission list though to go to it. None of these are marked, I see. Peza is the closest then. Honestly, we should use our early exploration to just explore and get all of the different Pokemon centers found as soon as possible. That way we can have different options of where to go. By the way, I know this game is new, but it's also been out for a while, but I also know that there's some DLC that I might get a shot, depending on what they do. There's a new one, just like that. Our research level is already pretty high. Let's try a Great Ball. Oh, okay, he's gonna battle instead. Okay, now let's try a Great Ball again. Alright. Anytime we can get new Pokemon, that helps out. Okay. Okay, when they said wild Pokemon definitely also roam Luminose City streets at daytime too. Well, at least now we have an idea of what to do. Register currently sites, do some other stuff, as well as get as many trail sites as possible, and of course do side missions while we wait for the battle zone to go down. Yes, hello, what do you need? Are you the herbalist? Oh, I see a Fennekin that's feeling poorly. Fennekin are none of the twigs for energizing a serious act. Imagine a revitalizing twig. Particular could perk your Fennekin up. The area where I used to gather them is now part of Wild Zone 5. You can tell revitalizing twig by its sweet scent, though it won't be easy to find one while fending off attacks from wild Pokemon. Alright. Oh, the youngster, are you familiar with Pokemon involved Bendu? He's a hardy elephant that dares the cold brightly, waiting for the right time to open its eye. Pay attention, you youngster. You might have a knack for helping Bendu to boom. Maybe you could join our Bendu show? If you're interested, head to the Fire Square in Blue Sector 8. I hope to see you there. Okay, I'll do that later. I have other stuff to do, like registering this travel spot. So we don't have to run as far to get to it. Alright. Okay, we can buy some great balls at least. Well, oh yeah, and because we both buy that, we get Pokeballs as bonus whenever we do that. That's a new thing they added in. If you buy more Pokeballs at once, you get extra thrown in as bonuses just for doing that. Alright. Well, let's claim this first as a reward for reaching level 12 on the reward search. I wonder if there is a cat. 50, I see. A Master Ball for getting close to the end. Okay, that'll be a while before we get to that Babel's research desk. Well, I guess we better save now. We reached Royal Rank X. Royal Rank X. Now. There's still a lot of ways to go before we can get stuff done, though. I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later, where I guess we continue to rise for the ranks as much as we can. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.